Oh, hey, Cameron, how you doing? It seems like you might take the spot now of Patrick Peterson there in the starting lineup. I know it's tough seeing him get injured, but how do you feel about looks like you're going to be back in the starting lineup?
I'm very confident. I always had to be prepared when my name would be called. So I'm very excited for the moment to be back out there with the guys and just, make plays and help the team win.
Dave?
Cameron, what would you say maybe you've learned the most from having a guy like Patrick in your position group this year?
He's a veteran guy, been in the league, Pro Bowler. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's a great guy, to have in your corner. He teaches us young guys a lot about the ins and outs of the game. So just being underneath his wing, I just feel very confident and just highly aware when I go out there Sunday and perform for the team.
Courtney?
Hi, Cameron. A couple weeks ago, you wore Dalvin's high school jersey. I remember we talked to him. He's like, I don't even know how he got that. How did you get it? And I guess kind of like what's the story behind that?
I was in Las Vegas training. Me and Devin, we very good friends. It's like my brother. So I seen his high school jersey in this place called Legends. So now I have to get that and wear it one game. So and that's the Seahawks game. He was out, so I just wanted to dedicate that to him, and I just wanted to wear the jersey out for warm ups, just to dedicate that to him.
hmm you play defense.
Mm-hmm.
He plays offense. I know sometimes it feels like there's certain positions where they don't interact necessarily, but it feels like even as an offensive player, he's interacting with everybody. Is that rare in your experience of playing football where you've got an offensive player who is as much involved with like being buddies with the defensive guy, like just everybody?
One thing I can say about this team, we were one big family. Is we compete, we compete with each other, but at the end of the day, we all brothers. We come together, help one another out. Corners help the receivers out, linebackers help running backs out, offensive linemen help defensive linemen out. We just try to make each other better, basically. So we just have that bond to where we can talk with one another and joke around. It doesn't matter on which side of the ball we on.
Yeah. And I just sorry to sabotage this whole Zoom right now, but like real quick, like how did you said Dalvin's like your brother? Like how did you become so close with him?
I guess my personality because I'm a cool guy to be around, and it's like I feel like it's hard not to like me. So I just make all the guys laugh, and I just got a connection with a bunch of the guys, and with Dalvin, I just joke around with him a lot, and he a goofy just like me. So me and him just had that kind of connection.
Andrew?
Hey, Cameron, I remember talking to you a couple weeks ago, and you had mentioned how the start of the year kind of humbled you a little bit. You just feel like it kind of gave you a different perspective, maybe. I'm just curious did that change your work habits at all, or just how did that manifest in kind of changing or being more consistent or just doing the things that coaches want you to do?
I just feel like from the beginning, I always came in and did what I had to do, just to make myself better. I came to work each and every day. I gave 110%. And with me just being out week one, I feel like that humbled me because, I wasn't expecting that. So it just made me push a little more than what I was doing at first. So I just feel like I had to give a little more. So that's what I did.
Ben?
Yeah, Cam, as you head into a matchup with guys like Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, what's the key for you in terms of technique to deal with receivers that are as big as they are and have the downfield speed that they do?
I feel like that all goes with the film room. Just seeing their weaknesses, their strengths, and your weaknesses take advantage of that, and their strengths practice that each and every day to help you critique your game for when you play those guys on Sunday. So I feel like just as a secondary, we're gonna come together throughout the week and just study film on those guys and see what can we do to expose their weaknesses.
Chris?
Yeah, no, Cameron, you talked about Patrick Peterson earlier, but since he's been hurt, has he kind of reached out to you or given you any particular advice since he'll certainly be out for several weeks?
He basically just told me do what I do what I do best. Go out there, be confident, play with the swagger, and just be calm. Just go out there and play ball. That's basically what he tells me. He's straightforward. He's like a grandfather to me. Basically, he's straightforward. He's that guy that's gonna be 100, keep it real with you, and just be straightforward. And he's just like, it's your time. And I'm gonna be out a few weeks. Just be ready and go out there and make plays.
And as a follow-up, you started 10 games last year. What's different in your game from last year? How have you matured as a player? How much weight have you put on? I mean, how much better you think you are than as a rookie?
I just feel like my rookie year, the game was kind of fast to me. I probably after like week 7, it kind of slowed down a little bit. I started getting more relaxed, more confident. And with this year, I just feel like I'm more confident in my game, and I'm just more relaxed out there on the field. And things, slowed down for me a little bit. So I just feel like I go out there now more confident than I was at the beginning of last year.
So what are you weighing now compared to what you were weighing maybe when you started games last season?
All season I put on like 9 to 10 pounds. I'm probably like 188 right now. Lost a few pounds due to COVID, but I feel like I'm starting to get my way back thanks to the nutrition. And I feel like, I'm feeling great right now.
Courtney?
Cam, you played the Dallas game last year, right? That was your first game back coming off injury.
Right.
What do you remember about CeeDee Lamb? And I know a lot of the scouting reports when he came out of college was that like he doesn't look fast until he's like, I guess it's maybe some of that game speed stuff. What is that like as he tries to set up cornerbacks? Like, how do you approach that going against a guy like that?
CD, he's a great receiver. The way you should approach it is just go out there. It's him versus you. And a guy like him last year, he played mostly the slot, so I really didn't guard him as much last year. But it looked like they're moving to outside this year, so I just have to be ready. Just like the ball is always coming to your side. So just like I said, it's me versus you.
Greg?
Hey, Cameron, I know you didn't team with Dak Prescott at Mississippi State, but he seems to go back a lot. So I was just curious as kind of what relationship you've been able to build with him and what it's like to face him with regard to where he's at in the program history.
Well, my time at Mississippi State, I really haven't seen Dak that much, so me and him really never really met or nothing like that. But just from what I've been hearing when I was at Mississippi State, he was a hard worker and a great person, and I'm just looking forward to playing against him on Sunday.